Come on in. Can y'all hear me? Come on in. I know I don't care if it's 3 or 4 people. I don't care. Y'all hear me? What's up? Come on in. I don't care if it's 2 or 3 people. I don't want no dis- I don't want no distraction on my channel. I don't care if it's 3 or 4 people on my channel. Because I don't want no chaos on my channel. I'm only gonna be on for like 5 or 10 minutes and I'm about to pull off. I just want to talk about this whole what I'm saying on social media. And I said something about Will Smith the other day about how he he was becoming Richard Williams, and I want to take that back. No, he's not Richard Williams because Richard Williams didn't get on a public platform and smack somebody, and so I don't know how we can co-sign that, and I will not co-sign that. And I'm not taking that back. You know what I'm saying? I'm not co-signing Will Smith what he did, and for some of our people to get on here and continue to defend that behavior, I'm not going to do that because I am not here to. I, I don't dislike Will Smith, but I'm not here to defend somebody that smacked a black man on a national platform. And I see a lot of our people co-signing this, and I see a lot of y'all like chaos. I see a lot of y'all like drama. You don't like people to tell you the truth about what's happening to our people. And what Will Smith did to me was nothing, was an embarrassing to not only black people, it's embarrassing to a lot of human race. I mean, he got on national television and smacked a man. And I see a lot of people that you see on social media that y'all look up to, so-called woke conscious community, they co-sign that. But y'all follow these people. You idolize these people. They never talk about God. They don't speak about God in their vocabulary. They have nothing to say about God, but they co-sign this man smacking Chris Rock. And I'm trying to figure this out. Now I ain't gonna say that I ain't never talked about fighting and all this type of. But I mean, come on, man. Will Smith is not Richard Williams because Richard Williams has never came out and said do anything violent and never smacked nobody and never done nothing like that. Never done nothing like that. How's everybody doing? I don't care. I don't care if it's 3 people. I don't care if it's 2 people. I'm just tired of seeing a lot of these bloggers that I once respected, once I looked up to, and I'm seeing what they're doing. People from the blogger from Chicago, and a lot of these folks, a lot of these folks got on these platforms, and I'm gonna lead it back to Mr. Kelly because a lot of these folks, like Jada Pinkett Smith, she was a part of the whole when Surviving R. Kelly came out. She was a part of that. She's a part of the feminist organization. And for these people to get on here and co-sign Will Smith smacking Chris Rock, and then sit there and say that and defend Jada, well, that's his wife. We know that's his wife. And I'm not saying that he had no right to be angry and be upset, but Chris Rock has been doing this for over 30 years. Why didn't he do this in 2016? And then he gets up there and he cried. Then he apologized this morning on social media, writing a statement. No, you need to come out publicly and say you're sorry, man, for what you did. You apologized to the Academy Award for what you did. You didn't apologize to Chris Rock. Everybody want to call you a coon because you defended. No, it's not about that. I don't like either one. I don't like Chris Rock like that. And everybody talking about it's the children. But do y'all realize that a lot of kids saw that movie, King Richard? But it's not really about the kids with y'all, man. Y'all just want clout. You're not about saving kids. You just want clout. That's all you want, man. And I'm tired of seeing y'all doing this, man. You idolize athletes, you idolize celebrities, and you don't. When somebody bring up God on your platform, you run. You get scared. You run away. You run away. When I say I'm praying for Robert Sylvester Kelly that he be free, that God save his soul. Y'all don't. Some people don't like when I say that. R. Kelly that's just a brand. Y'all don't hear me though. How you doing, nobody's fool? How you doing? How you doing? Sipping with dipples. How y'all doing? Sister Bell, how y'all doing? I had to come live a little bit. I ain't gonna be on too long. I'm just tired of seeing these people on social media, man, that I once looked up to, and how, you know, I seen the dude, the guy from Chicago, man. This guy here, man. This guy is just, I don't know, man. I don't want to, you know, come at this guy, but he's just getting on here. These people are supposed to be conscious and woke, and they supported a man getting on stage smacking another black man. No matter how you feel about Chris Rock, I don't support that. How you doing, Sister Bell? I don't support that. I just don't support that, man. I just don't understand. And once y'all realize, man, that everything is not about race. It's not about race. And these same people that, you know, then they support these people, and they realize that these people is a part of a lot of these folks getting set up. Then they be like, oh my God. You know, this guy been on YouTube for 12 years. He defended Bill Cosby, he defended Michael Jackson, he defended this person, that person, that person. But when it came to R. Kelly, Robert Sylvester Kelly, he always has something to say about him. Oh, I saw him in Calumet City. I saw him in Riverdale. And I'm like, man, you just don't know. You don't know the case like that, bro. How can you defend Bill Cosby, who ain't even from Chicago, and you from Chicago and you throwing kills under the bus like that? Well, in this case, he might be, you know, innocent, but in the other case, you know, he's you know, he was definitely going around messing with little girls. I don't understand a brother like that, man. I can't understand that brother, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Yeah, free Kells, free Robert, yeah, free Kelly, free him. This man is sitting in prison, convicted of 9 counts of the Mann Act. 9 counts of the Mann Act. But nobody's talking about that. All they can talk about is some damn Will Smith and his crazy ass wife Jada Pinkett Smith, who I believe is into witchcraft and voodoo. I mean, come on, man. All these bloggers, all these you know, from your Dr. Boy, I'm gonna say their names. From your Dr. Boyce Watkins until all these people, they ran. Philip Scott was one of the first persons that said that R. Kelly was Jeffrey Epstein. Then you had Dr. Boyce Watkins said he was the black Jeffrey Epstein. But nobody calls their names out. I'm the only blogger that called their names out. I said their name because I feel like, why would you say something like that? And I know that you know, these people that get all these huge platforms, see, y'all get caught up. We got caught up in a lot of the chaos. A lot of people that came to distraction. You had a lot of people sit on YouTube to cause chaos amongst the real supporters of Mr. Kelly. That's why everything got dismantled, because people came on YouTube to cause chaos. And I don't understand how some of these people that say they want justice, they talk about when a cop shoot us down, and people want to talk about this person, that person, like, you know, the cop that killed Deontay Wright. They don't even know that lady. They don't even know nothing about what happened. It happened in my neighborhood. But they get on YouTube and talk about this lady and talk about how racist she is. They don't even know that lady. They don't even know that woman. I've seen that woman. I've talked, and my wife talked to this lady. They talking to my kids. I mean, it's like these people just talk about things they have no idea what they're talking about. Just like when it comes to R. Kelly, they don't even know about my uncle Steve played basketball with the man. I don't know the man. I just don't understand some of these folks. See, some of these bloggers are obsessed with celebrities and athletes, and it's a damn shame. I said, how can you talk about somebody and have that much hate and jealousy towards a person that you don't even know? How could you? Yeah, I don't feel sorry for Jada Pinkett Smith. Jada Pinkett Smith played a part, and when she came to TMZ, they asked her a question about why is R. Kelly music selling. The first thing out of her mouth was like, "Well, I don't know why. Is it because it happened to little black girls or black women? We're gonna talk about it on Red Table. Everything is going to Red Table. Even with this whole her husband slapping a man on national television. I bet you she have it on Red Table. On the Red Table. Did she have Lisa Van Allen on the Red Table and her daughter? It's sickening, man. And we got a bunch of black people that's supposed to be conscious woke and supposed a lot of these folks got degrees and smart and supposed to be conscious woke and they defending this behavior. Vicky Dillon, all these folks, man. I mean, these people crazy. These folks are out of their mind. I'm calling their names out because they need to be called out. These folks getting cash outs, man. Y'all defending that behavior. This is sickening. They don't have no God in vocabulary. And then once again, who gave Yahashua, the Messiah, over to the Romans? I'm gonna keep saying that because y'all, we defend Robert Sylvester Kelly. We know that Mr. Kelly is a man of God. We know that. He believes in God. But some of y'all get on your channel talking about, well, don't talk about God on my channel. Well, on my channel, I'm going to talk about God. On this channel, you're going to get some Jesus up in you. Some of y'all are fanatics, man. I mean, like, damn, take it easy. It's like, man, I'm getting tired of seeing it. That's why I went live. I said, I got to say something, man, because this Will Smith thing is getting out of control. He was there with Will Packer is the one that produced the show. That's the same man that tainted Monique's career. That's the same man, and Tyler Perry is responsible for tainting Monique's career as well. But did Will Smith smack? Did he smack her? Did he smack Will Packer for Monique? Did he smack Tyler Perry? The white man that kissed him in his mouth, what 6-7 years ago? He didn't smack him like that. He tapped him on, That man kissed Will Smith in the mouth. He didn't smack him like that. He gave him a tap. He pretty much violated Will Smith. Kissed him dead in the damn mouth. I remember that. I'll show y'all the video later, man. I ain't got time right now. Later, I'll show y'all the video when that white man kissed Will Smith dead in the damn mouth. He didn't smack him that hard. He tapped him. He said, I should give you an uppercut. I should sucker punch you or something like that. But he gets on stage, walks on stage, and he was laughing. He was laughing at that joke, G.I. Jane joke. Everybody said, well, it's sensitive. She don't have cancer. She don't have cancer. I've been knowing about her hair falling out. Everybody knew about that. I mean, it's not like did she shave her hair for a movie? To do The Matrix? Did she shave her hair to do a movie? When I see Jada Pinkett Smith a long time ago coming out, when she first came out, she always rocked a short hair. Always rocked it a short hair. So I mean, what is Will gonna do, man? He'll apologize again to Chris Rock, but he didn't do it publicly like he did at the Oscars when he won that award. He didn't say, he was sorry for what he did. I am not going to co-sign. I don't care if I was the only person on social media saying this. I would never co-sign another man. The old Calvin, yes. I don't co-sign this, y'all. I ain't with it, man. And I think that a lot of us, our people, man, ought to be ashamed of themselves, man. Because they don't like Chris Rock because he made a documentary called Good Hair, Bad Hair. That's what this is all about, y'all. And this is and happened at the Academy Award in 2016. He made jokes about Jada Pinkett Smith not being relevant and stuff like that. She wasn't invited. That's what it's all about. And I said, okay, why didn't he take care of that then? You gonna let somebody mess? I mean, I don't care about. Look, I don't give a damn about this stuff. No Oscars, man. Who cares? You are still. Yeah, people like to love talk about race. You still at a white man's platform. You still was crying about that Oscar. You talking about Richard Williams? No, brother, you ain't no Richard Williams. No, Richard Williams would never. I don't think Richard Williams would have got no platform and smack another black man in front of white folks, in front of the whole world. Nah, brother, no, you ain't no Richard Williams, man. What you did was Will Smith. That's what you did. You said love make you do crazy things. No, I don't know what you got in you, man. Yeah, exactly. When cops kill us, sipping with dimples, yeah. That's the only time we won't justice, when the cops kill us. That's the only time we won't justice. When it came to R. Kelly, man, a lot of these bloggers got on their platforms, and I got to call them out, man. They sat there. When it came to Bill Cosby, though, I'm not gonna, I mean, they threw Bill Cosby under the bus. They salute to Dr. Bill Cosby. Salute to Dr. Cosby and Andrew White. It's not about them. They ain't do nothing wrong. Bill Cosby didn't do anything wrong. It's the people that defend him. It was the people that was defending him. They threw subliminal shots at the, they had every right to say something about, somebody said the R. Kelly supporters, the shenanigans over there. I get it. But what about R. Kelly? Why y'all didn't defend R. Kelly? Why y'all say he slept with little girls, he slept with Aaliyah? And I said, where's your proof at? I said some of the things that, okay, maybe things that was inappropriate about them dressing alike, but Mr. Kelly was not in control of his career. He was not in control of his career. Didn't he say on the beat, when he was on BET with Aaliyah, it was just alike? Didn't he say, I got to get that red, get that white Jeep, that white, when they said, are y'all a couple? Who was the most, in the 90s, the four most targeted black man at that time? What are the four most targeted black men at that time, y'all, in the 90s? Do y'all know their names? And KO said, I got to get that white truck. When they said, "Are you guys a couple?" Who was being chased at that time in 94, 95? O.J. Simpson, Michael Jackson, Tupac, Mike Tyson. Those are the four most targeted black men in the 90s. Mr. Kelly might be a musical genius, man, but he was not in control of his career like that, y'all. That was only his second album at that time. 12 Play, when Leah came out? Come on, man. Yeah, I mean, get him. I mean, yes, a lot of things was inappropriate, but does that make him a monster? Does that make him a predator? See, that's the question I have for the blogger from Chicago. Because you keep talking about Aaliyah. You the one, the blogger from Chicago, you keep saying he married Aaliyah. I believe you said he married her. That the parents should have nipped it in the bucket. That's what he said. He the one said he would see kids cut high school girls, and go to see where R. Kelly was at when he was signing autographs. Like R. Kelly had control. Like R. Kelly wasn't a celebrity. I'm trying to understand this brother, man. But when it came to Dr. Cosby, once again, salute to Dr. Cosby and Andrew White. He defended everything Dr. Cosby did. Dr. Cosby was friends with Hugh Hefner. Did y'all know that? Yeah, Mike Tyson and Michael Jackson were targeted, and Tupac and Michael Jackson during that time they were targeted, and O.J. Simpson. But this blogger from Chicago, he keeps going. Now he's defending him, but he's kind of like he'd smack him beside the head and say, "But I saw that videotape." This videotape, everybody keep talking about, that he was found not guilty for. He went to court, was found not guilty for. Everybody keep talking about this videotape that he was found not guilty for, which they've been showing it on Pornhub, all the websites you've seen. You think they would show child pornography if that was R. Kelly? That wasn't a minor. Come on, man. Use your common sense. Then you got this case here where you had a tainted jury and you had the Clarys and the Savages. Boy, that Savage is something else, boy. When nobody is saying arrest them or lock them up, but they all were after one man. Y'all had so much hatred toward this one man, R. Kelly. And it was a lot of our own people that did this. I don't hear nothing about no white supremacy no more, man. I'm gonna say this from this day on. Don't talk about white supremacy to me no more. What y'all did to R. Kelly, man. What I see in this case, I said, man, I don't hear nothing about no white supremacy no more. I'm like, I'm done. My brother Henry told me when I was in Chicago, he said, man, how can I say I told y'all this in one of my videos. He used to be so pro-black, militant, man. This dude is a Republican. He's conservative now. He said, how can I save a race that don't want to be saved? And I said, man, you do know, a lot of, there's some white people that's behind it, He said, I don't care. Did they put a gun to those black people head to get a surviving R. Kelly? I said, nah, I don't think so. He said, we continue to do this to our own selves. Think about what happened to Fred Hampton, man. Even though the government was behind his assassination, but it was our own people that participated in it. Bill O'Neill. Malcolm X. It was still black people that was behind it, that was participating in it. If that girl was on the tape, why her father was still working with Kelly? Exactly. Her father testified. He said it was not his daughter on that tape. But everybody want to believe Sparkle and this white man. I'm talking to the conscious woke community, the pro-black, the power to the people, power to the black people. Yeah, I'm talking to them. They want to believe a white man, Jim Asnack DeGarris, or DeGarris, whatever his name is. They want to believe this white man for the past 25 years that been chasing R. Kelly down. He said his name in the song. Writing the same old song, stories about this man over and over and over. But I got to bring it back to Michael Jackson. But everybody believe Michael Jackson. And I'm not, look, man, don't think I'm picking on Michael Jackson, y'all. Don't get mad at me when I talk about Michael Jackson. But they defend Michael Jackson. Michael said, hey, I didn't do these things. But they keep saying, well, the FBI cleared Michael Jackson. That's the Bible. FBI. Yes. But they came out publicly after Michael Jackson was dead in 2013. I remember I seen it on ABC. But when he was alive, the media crucified him. I remember that. Some people don't. I'm old enough to remember all that stuff, man. And I was a huge fan of Michael Jackson, man. And I'm not here to disrespect Michael Jackson whatsoever, y'all. But I get so tired of them being selective about who they defend. One lady gonna say, look, I know what y'all trying to do for R. Kelly, but don't ever put Michael Jackson in the same category with R. Kelly. Michael Jackson was more innocent than R. Kelly. And I said, what does that mean? What the hell does that mean? They both were accused of being, pedophiles or predators. I'm just trying to understand, what does that mean? Well, Michael Jackson was pure. I said, what? I'm like, oh God. Ugh. Nobody was pure, perfect. The only person was pure and Walter Zerr was the Messiah. See, this is the problem I have with a lot of black people. See, I said this. A lot of black people, they cater towards Michael Jackson because Michael Jackson was so popular. He was the most popular man, entertainer, the most successful recording artist in the history of music. And I understand that. But he wasn't God, man. Michael Jackson had some issues, y'all. Look what he did to his face. And I know y'all gonna get mad. Some of y'all gonna probably, no, I'm getting out of here now. Look what he did to his face. He had a skin disorder. Yes, I believe that he had a skin disorder. I'm not talking about his complexion. I'm talking about his nose, his chin. Come on, man. I mean, I'm just being honest, man. That man had some, and I'm not here to pick on Michael Jackson. He was in the industry since he was a little boy. That I can't blame him all on him, but he tried to, like I said, he tried to change the world. He wanted peace in the world, but you gotta have God first. You gotta have God first. If you don't have God, if you're not serving him like Richard Panamy did, the world known as Little Richard, and like he tried to tell Michael and a lot of these other people, you ain't gonna make it. And I'm just telling you that, man. MJ was picked on twice, like R. Kelly. Yes, MJ was picked on. But MJ had a father. He had a dad, and he had a mother. Mr. Kelly was grew up in a household where it was just his mom. So we gotta be honest. MJ had his dad, and his dad was his manager. So I don't know what So MJ was also a smarter as far as business goes. He was a more of a businessman than Robert, Mr. Kelly was. No disrespect to Mr. Kelly. Mr. Kelly, I'm just saying when it comes to business. He owned a lot of music. He didn't just own the Beatles, y'all. Michael owned a lot of. He owned 50% of Sony's publishings. So nothing. I'm not disrespecting Michael. I would never. I'm not. I said what I say, and I'm not gonna talk about that. I'm just saying, Michael has some insecurity. He was insecure about certain things. Yeah, R. Kelly got actually picked on as a kid, but and talk, by his reading, what I'm saying, him not being able to read and stuff like that, and that that and unfortunately that's I don't like what that blogger said that he blamed his mother, but he don't blame the school, he blamed his mother. How can you not blame the school? You gonna talk about his mother, who's been dead for over almost 30 years? I didn't like that. What Tommy Sotomayor said. No, man, his mother been dead for over 30 years. You gonna blame his mother? Are you serious? You can't. He said, I'm not going to blame the school. I'm going to blame his. Really? Okay. He don't even know what dyslexia really means. That ain't. I mean, I have the dyslexia. I don't have it worse than he does, but I have it. So I don't like people like that, man. You know what I'm saying? I always want to blame. He want to blame everything on black women. He just want to blame everything. I ain't doing that. So I'm not the type of person that's going to blame black women for every damn thing. You want to blame R. Kelly's mother for him not having dyslexia? Nah, man. Yeah, I agree. He never had a childhood, but that was his dad and mother. They put him in there. I mean, look at New Edition. Did they have a childhood? I mean, sipping with the dimples. Did New Edition have a child? Do you ever see Ralph Tresvant walk around with? I mean, I know people. That's a lot of people that love kids. I understand that, but I'm saying but Michael Jackson was a target, and people warned him, "You are becoming a target now." There was a lot of folks that did tell him, "You gonna be because you him owning all of those publishings." He was warned by a lot of people. Yeah, I know he didn't have a child. No, he did not. I mean, he didn't become famous till he was like 9 or 10, but he's been singing since he was 5 years old. His father had him out taking different places on the road, singing and stuff like that. He was 5 years old. So, yes, he did not have a childhood, and to me, I believe Michael might have some type of. I'm looking back now. I ain't gonna. I for the past couple of days, I've been looking at a lot of videos of Michael Jackson, his interviews. Michael looked like he didn't talk like a normal person. So there's something mentally was wrong with Michael, y'all. So that's why I'm like, I'm kind of like, I don't want to eat. I don't want to, I'm not beating up on Michael. I didn't disrespect Michael like Chris Rock did. Some of his jokes. See, that's why I say Chris Rock did more than just talk about black women. He disrespected Michael Jackson. I didn't, and also, some people came on and called Michael Jackson Michelle. I never did that. Because it seemed like Michael Jackson had some type of he did. He owned Eminem's catalog too, yeah. But Eminem got it back, I heard. He got it back in 2016. Eminem, he got that catalog back, I heard. Yeah, he got it back. I think he owned didn't he own Jay-Z's some of his stuff too and Beyonce's? Michael was owning a lot of people's stuff. Yeah, Michael was definitely, Michael was also getting ready to get into owning. It was Michael's idea, and he had a meeting with someone about getting, it was this idea to put Marvel to the big screen. The Avengers. That was his idea. They stole his idea because some people said it's not going to work because you had Batman that came out in '89, stuff like that, and but it was Michael's idea to he wanted to buy Marvel, but they said nah, you know people didn't know Michael. That was Michael. It was Michael Jackson's idea to put Incredible Hulk and Spider Man and bring it to the big screen. They stole that idea from Michael Jackson. He back in the '90s, so. I don't believe Michael Jackson. I believe Michael Jackson. People say he was murdered. Well, I believe Michael Jackson had an addiction. This is what I believe. And what they did, they used somebody to come in to finish it off. You understand what I'm saying? I believe Michael and Prince, they both had some type of addiction, and I do believe they just they don't help you. They see you have a problem and say, "Yeah, you need help, man. You need God. You need help." What they do, they send somebody in to finish it off. I don't believe, I do believe they have, Illuminati. I do believe in that. I do believe they have some of that going on. But I believe they knew Michael had a problem, and they sent somebody in there to finish it off. That's what I believe, and I believe that killed him. Same with Roger Nelson. They knew these guys was Mr. Kelly. Mr. Kelly is not addicted to no drugs. See, it's hard to get to Mr. Kelly. See, Mr. Kelly ain't no drug addict. See, Mr. Kelly ain't no drug addict. He ain't no. So Mr. Kelly's weakness is women. Am I correct? Y'all can tell me if I'm wrong. Is his weakness women? This is what they use. They don't just want to come out like they did Sam Cooke and shoot him and kill him. They don't want to do that. They don't want to just kill. They send somebody in to take them out that way. But to just go out and to say we're gonna just kill Michael Jackson, nah, man. They found his weakness. They found their weakness and they get rid of him that way. That's what I believe. They found Michael Jackson's weakness. They used the allegations against him. They knew Michael Jackson was innocent, man. They knew Michael Jackson didn't mess around with no damn children. They know he loved children. Look, a lot of folks love children. You got coaches and teachers and stuff like that. They found his weaknesses, which is he was addicted to some painkillers. Roger Nelson, they found the weakness. They got in there and they finished it off that way. Mr. Kelly, his weakness is women. But Mr. Kelly, they know they said, this guy here, man. Whoo! This is a hard one here, Mr. Kelly. This is a hard one here. This man has a lot of faith in God. Oh, Lord. See, Mr. Kelly ain't no drug addict. See? He has no addiction. He just have, the women. So they created this enterprise. They created a case against R. Kelly. And then they sent informers on social media. I've never seen a case like this before in my life. Never. When you have people pretending to be for R. Kelly. Free R. Kelly. Free R. Kelly. Free R. Kelly. Back in their mind said, lock that nigga up. Excuse my language. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just saying. I'm telling y'all, man. I was like, wow. I seen it all. I was just like, these folks they ain't for R. Kelly. Yeah, they found a weakness. People all on social media. If you still arguing with somebody, man, from 2019, man, if you still going with somebody, shame on you. That's all I got to say. Ain't no need to be arguing with somebody, man, from 2019, 2022. The man has already been convicted. He got a new lawyer. She's working on the case. You got people out here, man, that's still fighting for him. it's just talk about the case. You know, I appreciate some of the people that are still fighting for him, man. I have nothing against nobody. You know, I just don't like the back and forth anymore. I just don't want to hear that stuff anymore, man. I want people just to stop the going back and forth. And I do believe that people will sit here, just, you know, and I'm gonna say this: when that protest was going on, why did people get on social media and criticize the protest? I didn't understand that. Why was the why? I mean, I didn't understand what was the criticism about the protest for. You know, I didn't understand that. You know what I'm saying? The protest did help. We did the best. People did the best they can, man. So you gotta give respect to Mr. Gunn, man. He did the best he can, man. People did the best they can. They did the best they can. I'm not getting in nobody's feud and beef. I don't like the back and forth. We're in 2022 now, man. You know what I'm saying? I pray that people just stop fighting and beefing about the same thing for 2019. If you got a problem with somebody, man, handle it legally and get it over with, man. So, but anyway, I'm about to get ready to get up out of here, man. About to pick my kids up from daycare. I just, man, I pray for all y'all, man, that y'all stay safe, man, stay prayed up. And I just, man, Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith, I'm not saying it's not too late for them, man, but Will Smith needs to really look in the mirror at himself and his wife, what she's done. And I'm not here to, you know, I don't dislike Will Smith. I really don't. But I think Will Smith having a nervous breakdown. I think that man he's gonna have a nervous breakdown. You know, like Kanye West did. Kanye, you know, I think Will Smith I pray that he get us together, man. Because he apologized to Chris Rock, but I just don't get it, man. And y'all have a nice day, man. I gotta go. That's it. Nice talking to y'all, man. Peace and blessings to all y'all. Once again, see y'all in the next one, man. I don't do too many live streams because I don't, you know, I just don't have time. I'm sorry, I'm a busy man, so gotta go. If you believe everything the media tells you, then you're nothing but a brainwashed slave. Well, nowadays, you ain't nothing but a damn fool. So free yourself, free your mind, and free your soul, and give it to the Lord Jesus Christ. If you do that, I guarantee you everything will be all right. With that being said, love is God, and God is love. My name is Calvin Eugene. I love you, but Jesus loves you more. I see y'all next time. I gotta go, man. Peace.